Why, hello there, everyone. It is Thursday, April 22nd, late at night. In an hour on the East Coast, it will be Friday, April 23rd, the closing day of the week for the stock market. So we're doing a stock market video. And we're going to talk about, some very interesting things today. We have added to our portfolio for the first time since March 3rd. And we've done it with the one and only Katrina, who's here. She's sitting here. She's quiet. She's just watching this video. We're going over what she bought today. We talked about it in the video yesterday. Talked about a company. I did speak with Katrina. She loved the idea. She put in a limit order this morning for a ISGR. Let's explain exactly what we're looking at here. Let's talk about what was purchased today and added to this portfolio. It's this record right here. Today, April 22nd, Intuitive Surgical Inc. This is their current share price at the close of the day is $859.66. She put in a limit order this morning. And the limit order is spelled out right here. It's these string of words, and I'll explain what it means. ISRG is the ticker symbol. July 16th, 2021 is the expiration date of this option. It is a call option, meaning Katrina wants the stock price to go up, wants it to go up above $1,000 a share, because that is the strike price, is $1,000. So this option will do well if the Intuitive Surgical Company goes up throughout the year. So what happened was, Katrina, we went over and discussed this option chain and which option to buy, which I'll get into more detail in other videos, exactly how to read an option chain. But we went through and we made a limit order this morning to try to buy this thing for $499. We wanted to try to buy this $1,000 call option that expires in July. Because based at looking at their chart, there was a lot of great information here. This ISGR is right down here. Their chart really had some nice runs here. I looked over their financials, and reviewing their financials, I saw a lot of positive things, a lot of reasons why Intuitive Surgical is going to have a good summer as more and more elective surgeries are now performed that had been delayed over the last year due to the pandemic and basically scarce resources in the hospital setting and surgical setting. Now they have a robotic surgery technology, a Da Vinci patented software and hardware solution that is used for surgeries in a smart way, in a futuristic way. And so they're a great company. They're profitable already. They're doing well. So they're going to continue to do well. They reported nice earnings, and I expect them to have a strong summer. So they went down today. A lot of our stocks went down today. A lot of pink you can see here in the change from previous day number. And that's okay. It looks like it was a sell day. It was a big profit day on Wednesday. It looks like it was a taking profit day today on Thursday. They dropped, and I kind of expected them to drop after this huge run up the previous day. I mean, look at what happened in just the past 7 days for them. You can see, oh my gosh, look at that. That looks like a hockey stick right there. And a mountain just straight up. Now, you can expect them to drop and some profit taking to happen immediately afterward, which is what happened today, and that's why they dropped 4%. Now, I like that they settled and really didn't drop below 850-ish, 860-ish. They stuck around there because people still like the long-term prospects of this company. So, what happened with this option that Katrina bought? Well, it looks really bad today in our first day. It's actually down 11.6%. The value of this option, which didn't even have to be purchased at $499 because TD Ameritrade was nice enough to only charge us $490 plus the 65% option writing the option call fee. $490 was the actual price of the option. It was lower than the $499 or $498 I think was the actual bid that we put out there for it. Now, the ask, whatever it's called, the actual limit price that we put out there was $498. So it dropped so fast. They had a big sell-off kind of early in the day and throughout the earlier part of the day and the middle of the day before it settled down about 3.5% for the day. And so this option is only worth $433 right now because they had this drop of like, how much is it? $31.72. That's fine. That's totally to be expected. I expect them to probably not drop tomorrow. I think they'll probably be stable or maybe even go up a little tomorrow because there's no reason to sell them off anymore. That's where it kind of bottomed off for the day after that huge day up. I think they're probably going to be fine. If they drop a little, they're not going to drop a lot. And that means that this option is going to start to stabilize, and you're going to start to see what happens as people look toward the next quarter and toward, this is a company that doesn't have a lot of news in the middle of quarters. They're not going to have a ton of action on their stock price until like next quarter when they have a run up. However, this is kind of obvious with a lot of money coming into the healthcare industry. One is going to infer that they're going to be at least an indirect beneficiary of this money coming into the industry based on what the government is doing to fund new healthcare initiatives. So keep an eye on it. I love the option. We will watch. Katrina should be excited to see what happens day to day on this thing as we watch. And hopefully they have another amazing day like a few days ago and go up $70, $80 a share again. It's not likely, but it will happen over weeks and weeks. And as they approach 1,000, then all of a sudden you start to really see the intrinsic value of the option start to show itself, and we'll explain how the values of these options really fluctuate. Speaking of values of options and how they're fluctuating, let's get back to the main event here. Tesla. What happened with Tesla today? Down. Tesla's down today. Tesla right here is down also 3% today, down to 719. They are going to have action. They got earnings announcement after market on Tuesday. That's 3 market days until earnings announcements. You can see, look at their 7-day trend. It looks like a huge chasm. It looks like the Marianas Trench. It's really, really weird. And then they went down today too. So it's really up and down, up and down. They're being thrashed around because that's what people like to do at Tesla, because people like to own them at the end of the day. So they go up and they go down, they go crazy. I'm still holding steady that they're going to hit 800 here in the near future. I do see them continue. That's what they do. They move around and then they blow up north. So let's keep an eye on it. The option I have is getting smashed. It's getting destroyed. We're losing 1.3% per day over the last 51 days. We're losing $6.69 a day. That's what we're losing on this option that we paid $495 for. Looks awful. We're down almost 70%. Looks terrible. But you will see how quickly this can shift when Tesla has an amazing day. This thing can go from being worth $154 right now. It might even be less. I think it might actually be like $138 now. I think it went down even more. So this thing could go down, but if it goes up, all of a sudden hits 500, 1,000. It's amazing how the fluctuations are so rapid in options, as we will see as we do videos here every day. So we've got something to watch. We've got Intuitive Surgical. We've got Tesla. We will have more talks and discussions about other stocks. It was pretty much a down day for a lot of these big caps that we like. The only thing I had an update is Proto Labs, which I haven't discussed. Domino's Pizza, which I haven't talked about in a while. LSI with their screens, what are they, up to $9? They are a good company. They're a good American company making screens in a world that needs screens at places where we used to talk to people. Wendy's up a little bit. A lot of junk went up today, actually. I saw Nikola went up there. I'm not a fan of the Nikola company. But we'll do more. I'll keep analyzing different stocks every day. I didn't do a big and spend a lot of time reviewing stocks today. More just talking about the position that Katrina bought, and we'll obviously follow that from day to day. So good luck, everybody. May your trades be winning. Is there anything I can tell you to do tomorrow? Is there any big deal tomorrow? Well, first of all, I'd consider buying another Tesla option tomorrow, because them hanging down here around 700, a little over 700, right before that earnings, which are potentially going to be really good. There's been a lot of signs that their earnings are going to impress, given their delivery numbers were over expectations already. So they might have some recall costs that they're starting to incur. I think they're taking back some Model Ys that were lemons or some duds. They're talking about they're constantly moving. You never really know, but as I've always said, they're like a volcano, and you don't want to be under them, shorting the stock, because they're going to blow upward. And it's probably not a bad time to pick up a relatively short-term option on Tesla over the 800 range. I think that's not a bad idea. But we don't have money for that yet in our portfolio, because we're working from bottom up, and we will get to our goal of buying a Cybertruck by the end of the year doing this. So good luck, everybody. May all your trades be winning. Tomorrow, consider picking up Tesla, because I expect them to go up.